Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie, and today, guys, we're back. We're doing another cash stuffing. I'm so excited. I've missed filming these for you guys so much. I've missed doing them for you guys so much. I miss doing them for myself so much. So I'm so excited to bring this back for you guys. If you're as excited as I am, please leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe to my channel, and let's freaking go. So as you see, my setup is a little bit different from what it used to be. It's always been pretty bland, but I don't have my tablet right here, which I used to have. It's actually right here now, if you can kind of see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's just out of the frame because I'm differentiating the way, or I guess making different, the way that I used to film or write down my denominations. So it's just a little different, and it makes more sense to have it outside of the frame because it's also showing my like potential budgeting paychecks and stuff, because it does vary for me every week. So let's go. Oh, and I do want to mention that this paycheck is it's kind of a paycheck, but if you didn't see my last video, basically I was getting disability pay. I didn't get, like, basically the last month that I should have until about January 23rd or so. I don't know, about that time, when I got 1,000 and like I think I got like 1,300 and some dollars. So I kept some of it for my half of rent for February, so that's all taken care of. I kept some of it for like some other miscellaneous purchases and bills, subscriptions and whatnot. And what is left is what we are stuffing today, which should be $709. So let's give her a quick count, maybe do a little spread for the vid, for the thumbnail, I mean. Do a little. We got a lot of 10s, a lot of 20s. But yeah, so yeah, this is, here we go. There's our spread. Lovely. So we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 440, 440, 450, 60, 70, 80, 95, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96, 610, 20, 625, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, what? 91, 2, 3, 4, 94. So I'm missing 15. We'll figure it out. If I'm missing it from I might have done my math wrong. Trying to think where it could have gone. I must have just messed up somewhere, but whatever. Right now we have 694, and we'll see how much we can get done with that. As always, we're starting off with the lovely bills binder. And if you haven't seen my videos recently, I did open an Etsy shop, so if you want to go check that out, I would absolutely adore you if you did. You don't even have to buy anything, just the views, just like seeing that people are looking at my stuff makes me so happy. My shop is called Access Budgeting. It is not called Budgets with Maggie. It's called Access Budgeting because I made a shop specifically for disabled cash stuffers. So yes, they look cute and they're, you know, adorable and whatnot, but they have very clear writing. They have a symbol in case you're dyslexic or struggle or a lower, I guess, if you have trouble reading in other ways besides just dyslexia. They all have a symbol that correlate. They're all very how do I want to say? They're very symmetrical. My cat's about to jump up. Yep, there you go. Anyway, they're very symmetrical, you can tell. And this set specifically, as well as my variable expenses set, which I'll show you in the next binders, they come in a braille option as well. So it comes with like this clear braille label, so it goes over that. So they look exactly like they would any other time, but they just also have the texture for blind people. So I really like these sets. If you want to support me in that way by buying something from my Etsy, I would be ever so grateful for you. But even just watching my videos is enough. So don't worry about buying if you can't. Anyway, let's get on to the stuffing. Rent is getting $105. And another reason to do bills first is to make sure that if I'm missing money, like I am right now, I can make sure my bills are paid, which is great. I don't know why my envelopes are so expandy, but whatever. Insurances. This just says insurance because it's kind of like all encompassing, but I wrote insurances on my little spreadsheet that I have right here. So actually, guys, I don't know if I've shared this with you since I haven't been cash stuffing in so long. I pay for my health insurance now out of pocket. It's not through an employer. It is through just I got it through the marketplace through a broker, and she got me a really, really good deal. So my my car insurance went down from 77 a month, well, technically 78 a month to 73 a month. So that's $3 less. And then my health insurance is only like 103 for medical and dental. So we're gonna be stuffing 35 right now. And then yeah, oops. So that means I only need to stuff like 73 plus 03 is 176. I only need to stuff like 176, but I'll probably stuff 180. This is 55. I'll probably stuff 180 every month and then just put those extra $4 towards like other things like a buffer or whatnot. Utilities is getting 25. Because it's winter, our utility bill, like our energy bill, has been really, really, really high. So like I'm gonna have to pay like $96 for my half alone this coming month. So I'm trying to save about 100 every month at least until we get through the winter. And it's only the beginning of February, so we got a long time. Phone and internet is still combined right here, which I still really like. We're putting $30 into that today. And this is, I guess it would be good to go over my little, like my breakdown stuff. So let me do that real quick for any new viewers. Rent, my half of the rent is $515 every month. Insurance, I just went over. Utilities, I just went over. Phone and internet is $155. That is, let's see, $115 for phone and internet, like phone and line and internet. And then the other $40 is my phone payment to like pay off my phone. I think I have it through Synchrony. And I'm just paying off my Google Pixel 8 Pro, which I am filming on right now. Therapy, guys, my therapy bill is going to decrease so much because my insurance, because it's $0 for virtual visits with physicians and stuff. And both my therapists I see virtually. So it should be free every single time with them. Right now, it is still charging me a little bit because they're like, the system is getting used to my new insurance. So I'm still going to be stuffing it for a little bit. I am stuffing $20 for this check. But yeah, I should be able to decrease this to maybe like 20 a month just for safety reasons, you know, like just in case. Health, my goal here is kind of variable. Right now, we're going to be stuffing $10. But I kind of want about 50 a month. I think 50 a month because my insurance is also going to be covering like a lot of my prescriptions, like my birth control and stuff like that. Or maybe it's my birth control that's the one that's $10. I don't know. But there's one pill that I have that's $10 and the rest of them are basically free. So I do not have to stuff too much into this right now because of my insurance. Subscriptions is getting 10. It'll probably be getting more in the next few weeks, but just because this was an extra check, any money I could put towards it was good money. So my subscriptions right now probably total about $75, $80 a month. So I believe my goal for this month is to save $85 total. So we're starting with 10 this week. Annual fees actually has money in it, guys. Crazy, I know. We're putting $10 in here, and this is my goal, is to put $10. Ooh, look at that ugly ass bill. Anyway, my goal is to put $10 every check into annual fees until something tells me I can't or I need to put more in. I'm going to be putting $10 a check. So right now we have 20, 30, 40, 45. So we have 45 in annual fees, and I think my next annual fee isn't until like April, and it's my Dash Pass. So that's not even, I don't even have to worry about that for a hot sec. Debt. We are actually going to be stuffing debt because, as I mentioned earlier, I had to be on disability for quite a while, and then I didn't get paid through disability. It was a whole shenanigan. It was a whole thing. But yeah, so now I've accrued some debt that I need to pay off. And most of it is on a Chase credit card because I was able to get my Discover card down. But yeah, most of it's going to be going towards a Chase card that I had to open. So we have $45. Yeah, $45. That is going in here for this check. There we go. Let's make her pretty. Yes. And then my goal for debt, did I say? Yeah. My goal for debt every month is about $175. So if I can get $175 a month, I can pay off like 2 months before my interest-free period is up on that on that Chase card. Yeah, because I have it was like a 15-month intro APR of 0%, and I'm like 3 months in. So this should be paid off in a few months. And then buffer is 14. Let me put these 4 ones because those are the only thing that were supposed to go in there. And then if I'm $15 short, I just won't put extra money in buffer, and I'll figure out that other 5 later. It'll be fine, guys. It'll be fine. But yeah, that is my bills binder. Look at her. She stand up. So there we go. I need to like crush this or something because these envelopes want to expand like crazy. Anyway, next we are moving on to our weekly spending, which is in this binder. This shows part of my variable expenses set. So first one we have is eating out, which is getting $10. And you're going to notice that basically all of these types of envelopes are empty because I had to take out everything to pay for stuff when I wasn't cash stuffing because I had no money. So we're starting over. This is a fresh start. It's going to be a great month because I have my new jobs and everything's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. So eating out has $10. My goal for this is about $70 to $75 a month. That's what I'm hoping to spend on eating out, especially if you saw one of my previous videos. I was talking about my low buy quarter. I would like to spend no more than like $70 a month. I think it was $75 actually, but whatever. It's like $75 a month is my cutoff for what I want to spend on eating out. Delivery, my cutoff was $120 for my low buy quarter, but it appears like this month I'll only be able to save $100. So I really gotta cut down on the delivery. But it's getting $20 for this week, not $40, $20. Let's get into $20. So yeah, it looks like with like everything I want to save and stuff, I'd rather save for the wedding than spend money on delivery, which I will eat and be done with in a day, you know? So that's kind of how I'm framing it in my mind. Groceries, however, is still a goal of $200 a month, which has been working out pretty darn well for me. So I'm going to keep it that way as long as I can. So we're getting $40. Sorry, I didn't show you, but we're putting $40 in here for this because I am going to have like 5 checks because of this extra disability check. This is basically a bonus. That's kind of what as you saw from the title of the video, this is a bonus check. So I'm using it smartly, I should say. Groceries was $40. Gas is going to get $30. Yeah. What's the other one that I printed weird, isn't it? Yeah, it's that one I printed weird. Anyway, yeah, some of these are not perfect, but that's why I save them for me and not for customers. So gas is getting $30. And my goal for this every month is going to be $110. I used to say $100, but then I'd always be like, oh, I'm missing $5. Oh, I'm missing $10. So now my new goal is to save $110 a month for gas. Recreational spending is getting $15 because I still have things that I want. And this envelope is kind of like a whatever envelope. Like I know some people like have a weekly spending envelope just for them. This is kind of what my recreational envelope is for me. And then online shopping is not getting anything because I'm trying desperately to cut down on my online shopping. So that is this one. And then we have our beautiful blue short-term sinking, which has the rest of my variable expenses and one of my necessities. So pre-wedding travels still has money in it because I knew we were going to Michigan soon. We finally have a little date because my spring break is going to be the second week of March. So we're going up to Michigan the second week of March. We're going to tour a new venue. I'm going to have possibly a job interview for when we move up there. We're going to have a lot of fun things going on. So this is a priority right now, and I am putting $25 towards it. I know I used to put like, wow, I only have 100. That's crazy. So now I have 125. I used to put 35 a check in here, but that was also once every 2 weeks. So the fact that I'm putting 25 in here is very good because I really need it. All right, let's put that 100 in a better position. There we go. So this doesn't really have like a top off goal. It just is literally as much as I can save in here. This is mostly also gonna be like Airbnbs and stuff, like, or hotels, whatever, like lodging, basically. I used to have this separated into lodging, food, and gas, but gas can just come out of gas. And if I spend a little bit extra, AB's probably gonna cover it, so it's fine. Self-care, this is probably one of my favorite envelopes, except for, what's my next favorite? Not education. Body art. Body art's my absolute favorite. I love that one. Anyway, self-care is getting $10 because that's one of the things I'm trying to work on, is treating myself better. So I need to put money towards self-care. This doesn't have like a monthly goal. If I could get $30 to $40 in here a month, that'd be really good. So I can spend it on like, maybe not getting my nails done, but like put it towards maybe extra hair care, or I don't know, just me. I can put it towards other categories, kind of like a buffer, but it's so I can spend more on myself. That's mostly the goal. Education is very important because I'm still in school right now, so I have to pay tuition. Duh. So because of what I have in here already, let me open her up. I already have 1, 2, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I already have 219, and I'm putting in 30. So should be 1, 2, 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Yeah, 249. And my goal is to save about 100 a month because my tuition right now is about, I think it's like 130. So if I save 100 a month, I can also dip into what I've already saved, which is for education. And it should be fine for the only like few months I have left of school. Body art, this goal is about $30 a month, and I'm putting 10 in here now because I would like to get either another piercing or more tattoos, that kind of thing. So we have 130, but yeah, this one, like, my unofficial goal right now is to save about 200 so I can get a nice tattoo. But I'm also working as a surge tech, studying to be a surge tech, and you can't scrub in for surgery if you have a healing tattoo on your arm. So I might just save this up, maybe get a leg tat. I don't know. I'd really want to get an arm tat. Like that's my biggest want right now, but we'll have to see because I have to scrub into surgery. Clothes is getting its first amount of money, which is $15. I haven't stuffed in here before, so I'm very happy about this. This also doesn't really have like a monthly goal. This is kind of like, that's what it was. I meant to keep 15 in the bank for clothes because I bought work clothes. That was something that I was going to say in my update video about my low buy. My thing was to buy no clothes, new or thrifted, but I started a new job and I need pants. Like I didn't have any black slacks that fit because I've gained a little weight. So actually, I'm going to put this to the side and see if everything else works out because I'm pretty sure I was going to keep 15 in the bank. We shall see, though, how it goes. Emergency fund, this is the one that also comes in my necessities bundle, as you can tell from the design, but I have it in my short-term sinking because it's not a bill, which is what my other binder is for. It's not a bill, it's a savings. So this is getting 25, and my goal for emergency fund is 100, but we shall see if we get to that this month just because of money and my new jobs and stuff. We shall see, but we are rebuilding the emergency fund. We're rebuilding. Hobbies is getting a 5. Oh my god, these 5s are crusty, dusty, ugly, but it's fine. Ooh, girl, please. Hobbies is getting its first stuffing ever as well, which is awesome. And this is for like diamond art or other little things that I like to do to like kind of ease my mind, have fun, whatever. So diamond art is my main thing right now. So that's why it was my first thing I thought of. And hair care is also getting its first stuffing of $10, which I'm very, very excited for because I need to take care of my hair. I'm terrible at it and I'm going to do better in 2026. So then we have our long-term sinking, which also has some I still haven't made those new envelopes. That's so funny, actually. So birthdays or gifts, as it's currently called, is getting a 10 because I need to start saving for 2026. I'm actually really lucky because I don't have any birthdays until June, until like literally the end of June. Because yeah, I didn't have any last month. Well, I had my best friend's birthday, but he and I are both so strapped on cash we didn't really care that we didn't get each other gifts. So no one in February, no one in March, no one in April, no one in May, and then my cousin's at the end of June. My fiance Avery is in July. No one in August. My sisters are in September. Someone's in October. My other cousin and my aunt are in November. And then my grandma, grandpa, and me are all in December. I feel like there's someone else. I'm forgetting someone. Anyway, it's fine. I'll figure it out. So, New Year's, you know what? I'm going to move this to the very back of my holidays. So, the first thing I'm going to stuff for is Valentine's Day. This one is getting $25 because Valentine's Day is literally coming up like next week, the end of next week. And Avery and I want to order something for ourselves. St. Patty's Day. I decided that maybe St. Patty's Day and Memorial Day could also serve as kind of like a Mother's Father's Day, or at least Memorial Day can serve as that, because those are around there. But like Avery and I kind of like to go out to drinks, like, and when I say we like to go out to drink, I mean like once every 2 months. So maybe St. Patty's Day will be the next time we go out to get a couple drinks. Memorial Day is not getting anything. 4th of July, not yet. Anniversary, not yet. Halloween, not yet. Thanksgiving, not yet. Black Friday, not yet. Christmas is getting a 20. Oh, and I have something in here. Right, I had a little bit left over from last year. So we have 35 in Christmas already. That's fantabulous. And then I'm going to move New Year's to the back. That would make a lot more sense, honestly. And then electronics still has this crappy, dusty $100 placeholder. Even though I make my own now, I could just put one in there. Whatever, I'll do it later. It's getting a 5. I literally make these now, so I don't know why I still have this little crappy placeholder, but whatever. I'll put it in there eventually. So yeah, that is our short-term sinking. It's still very small, still not getting a lot. I said short-term, I meant long-term, but whatever. And then everybody's favorite, say it with me, the wedding binder. And it's got my favorite set of envelopes too, of course. So venue is getting a whopping $30 because I had like all this extra money that I wasn't thinking I would get. So I kind of just had fun with it. Nope. And I've already got a 500, so 5, 20, 30. 530 in venue. Bride items is getting a 10. And this is, for the dress. I want to get a new engagement ring because this one was kind of cheap and we just, trust me. Favorite stone, absolutely love her. She is gorgeous. But she's missing one of her stones and she is, kind of small. So I want to get a bigger one that, fits me better and also, will last longer. So, bride items, it has 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 290. So yeah, this is for the dress, my shoes, my nails, new ring, and as well as a wedding band, of course. So it's all going to be in here. Groom items, I will not personally be saving for groom items, at least until I combine finances with Avery, because this is his stuff, so he should save for it. So this is for his tux, any accessories like cufflinks. He doesn't own any of those. So cufflinks, his wedding band, all that kind of stuff will be from this envelope. Batch parties is getting 5. It's getting her first stuffing. So I don't think I have to explain batch parties to you guys, but that's what that is. Excuse me. Food and drink is getting 15. Yep. That's what I meant to do. Okay. So food and drink is getting 15. Again, I don't think I have to explain that one. Flowers is getting 15. So yeah, that is what I meant to do. So flowers is getting 15 because I will be doing our flowers. I'm not going to be paying a florist. It's just going to be so much cheaper to do it myself. So I will. There we go. Flowers. Photography, that's what I forgot to save for. I made a new spreadsheet and I knew I was forgetting something. So photography is not getting anything. Music and sound, stationery, odds and ends. Honeymoon is getting a 20 though. So this has 1, 2, 50, 70, 90. So this is also at 290. I think, yeah, bright items and honeymoon have basically been at the same pace recently. Oh, yeah, alrighty, that's everything here in this binder. And then let me go back to bills and put that 10 in here. So yeah, we should be at 14, yep. So yeah, that other 15 I just left in the bank because I needed to keep it in the bank because I bought clothes before I started stuffing. But yeah, so that was a total of, I budgeted $709, but I stuffed $694. So if you guys enjoyed that, I hope you really, really did. But if you did, stick around. There are going to be many, many more of these now that I have consistent pay and I'm not on disability anymore. I am back to being a contributing member of society to the best of my ability. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Have a great day and please stay healthy. Bye.